Yo, this is Sequence One podcast. I'm JoJo Intel, aka The Dark Knight, with my boy Nehemiah, aka The Amazing Spider-Man. Just going over some topics from Gamecom, uh, which I mean it was pretty good, but yeah, I don't know if you want to talk about that Black Myth Wukong, um, in
I'm
chapter
enjoying
two.
that.
Yeah, I guess it
I'm
could
enjoying
get
the
Game of the
game.
Year because it's pretty
Maybe,
decent.
maybe. I mean, that could be said for Stellar Blade as well, because that was a dope game too. Um,
I don't think it's better than Black Myth Wukong, but.
I mean, it's more. It's not, but you got the difference between the two. There's just way more bosses in this one. You fight like a few people, but you mainly fighting bosses. And there, that one is like you fighting bosses, regular people. You collecting stuff to upgrade yourself, like, because ain't really nothing you can really do to upgrade too much in here. It's very kind of like straightforward. You gotta like, at least in Stellar Blade, they got that, like how Devil May Cry is being. You find
Yeah.
certain pieces of the gold orb, you get like a whole like one some whatever some shit like that. When you find shit, your collect your health gets bigger and stuff like that. But I don't know. And I heard Star Wars did relatively well. I got a 7.
Yeah, on the Metacritic, it got a 73, 77, something around there.
So if that's relatively good because that comes out Friday, that's good. There's a few games, and then we also got to remember, bro. You still got Assassin's Creed. You still got there's a few other games that are coming out later on this year. You feel what I'm saying? Like so, but
Yeah.
right now, as far as the summer wise, yeah, this got the summer on lock. Like Black Myth Wukong from it generating and boosting Steam's. I was reading something. They did something for Steam. It boosted Steam's player count or something like that, base or something like that. So it was the highest it's ever been.
Well, I
And I
think
was
it
like,
had like 10,000 concurrent players or something. It had 10,000 players.
10
Uh,
million.
or yeah, I mean 10 million.
Yeah, it was a lot, bro. I was like,
But it
Jesus,
was
that's a lot of
I
people.
think it was over all consoles. It was over PS5 and
Okay,
Steam.
okay.
So it wasn't
Well,
just Steam players. But no, I get you. Like, yeah, Steam's benefiting
this
from
is
that shit a lot
yeah,
too. But
it's a solid game. Not gonna lie to you. From the
I heard you need a
first
pretty
boss,
good PC though to run that motherfucker because
yeah,
people with
dude.
4090s and ray tracing are like this shit running kind of hectic with frame drops and everything else. But
You about to blow your computer up. Like I need to add more stuff to it. Yeah, I know you do. Just to play some of these games, you going while these games come out, you're gonna have to upgrade your computer the same. So, but I'm enjoying Black Myth Wukong.
yeah, I'm enjoying
It's
this.
dope,
I'm enjoying the shit out of it.
dope,
I've
dope.
been on the game for like three days. But yeah, the boss fights, the cinematics, just the whole lore, everything
Yeah,
about the game is pretty in tune with what I'm acclimated to in terms of like Souls like or whatever. But
can't
it's
even really call it a Souls like
nah,
game. It's more of a
it's not. But
it's
it
God of
has
War, but with
it's more
Wukong. That's
fast
what it.
paced. Got yeah, it's like
Yeah, it plays
I
like
mean it has
God
some
of
Soul
War, but has
elements, but
it definitely has so the whole little shrine and all the spectacle. Yeah, no, definitely. But I'm as far as the playing of it, like yeah, nah, this plays like God of War. Like if God of War
yeah,
was on like speed, like
yeah,
that's exactly what that would be like.
yeah,
Oh damn, this how
because
Kratos would feel. Like
he
yeah, if he was like smaller, if
what
they pretty much like if they remade the first three God of War games like for today's generation,
yeah,
this is
yeah.
probably how fast he would be. He'd be like, damn, yeah, he'd be a whole he because he was smaller. I mean, he still has some size to him, he'd be smaller, but now this
Um,
game,
yeah, but
easy.
yeah, a lot of people have been doing like Kratos versus uh Black Myth. Um,
Or Wukong.
yeah, just like
Or
who would
Wukong.
win in a fight, I guess, or because I was on Twitter
Yeah,
looking at that, and I was like, I don't know about that.
yeah, I saw somebody say that Batman can beat him. I was like, beat who? They was like he could beat Sun Wukong. Batman beat Superman. Yeah, but Superman always tells and always says this like he's holding back. He knows that he can brutally beat this man. But if we
Yeah.
were talking about if Batman was buffed up for like 20 minutes on some Superman type juice where he was as strong as Superman, oh yeah, he's definitely beating the brakes off of Superman just from the hand to hand combat. Superman ain't touching him. He gonna fuck this dude up. But
Well, yeah, because you got to think Kakarot, Goku. It's partially his
yeah,
story too. So it's like,
and I've seen mods for Goku in there.
yeah,
I'm
that
like,
shit was
it would
wild.
be
They
kind of
they have
hard,
a
dude.
full
It's
mod where you
hard.
can play as fucking Goku. Um,
It'd be dope if they make a Dragon Ball Z game like this.
yeah,
They're never going
they
to,
never nah.
but it would be dope. I
They
mean, like
tried
the closest
to,
thing. I mean,
uh,
Kakarot was fire.
yeah,
Kakarot
Kakarot.
was like Kakarot was the legacy of Goku. I don't know if you ever played that on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
pretty much what that's pretty much what Kakarot reminded me of. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so and you get to play with
Mhm.
other characters, but I would rather have
Yeah, you could play as Piccolo. You had a bunch of different characters.
yeah, I would rather have them kind of step out of the realm of the fighting realm joint and kind of give us a because if we watch old Dragon Ball, there's a lot of good hand to hand combat. Naruto took it to a whole nother level. Like that shit took it to a whole nother level. Like their hand to
Yeah.
hand combat is like there's nothing like that shit is crazy. But Dragon Ball had that, but like they still had the fast pace and stuff. But there was still like Goku was doing a lot of stuff where he relied on Nimbus and the power pole. So like you can kind of make a game based on Dragon Ball leading up to when he got like to his teenage years or something like that, where you could give us like a style like this, but it's Dragon Ball. But again, like me you said, they'll never do it. But I'm
No.
glad that we got something like this though, because this is the
Yeah,
closest
this is
thing
like
we're
a
gonna probably get to that.
placement to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the closest thing we're gonna get to like if you ever wanted to play a
I mean, you never know. With Bandai
yeah,
Namco, they could probably try and mimic something like this in the future.
they
Because I'm
could
probably sure they got ideas for doing something similar to this. But
maybe, or if they lose their licensing with Funimation and shit, and so
oh
another
yeah,
somebody else picks them up, then we might get it. But those are like two very highly unlikely scenarios to ever happen. So we just know Dragon Ball is going to do what Dragon Ball's been doing. It's either going to be like Xenoverse or it's going to be like Fighter Z. We was lucky to
yeah.
get
Especially
Kakarot.
with
Not
the
gonna lie.
the sparkling water. What is it called?
Yeah,
Sparkling
yeah,
Zero
exactly.
coming
Sparkling
out.
water. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, sparkling water.
Whenever that comes out, we got
Yeah,
that
that
to
should come
look
out
forward
sometime.
to. Some Tenkaichi
Yeah,
type.
yeah. Big. I hate Tenkaichi, but this
Yeah,
this
yeah.
visually just looks good. That's about it. But
Facts.
back to the GameCon thing that you was talking about. There's
Yeah, I want
probably
to.
like one game
No,
that
I'm
I'm like
looking at
really
some of
looking
the
forward
trailers
to.
right now. I mean, Borderlands 4, we all know. Indiana
I don't know about that one.
Jones. I
That's the
mean,
one game that I'm looking forward to. Is
everybody's
that
saying Indiana Jones is like, that could be, but it's first person, first of all. It has a
that's the only
weird
downside.
mechanics, and I don't know if it's Unreal 5. I don't know what engine they're using, but I think it's Unreal 5, so probably gonna be buggy at launch.
Didn't
Um,
Bethesda do that one?
which one?
Indiana Jones. Aren't they? Didn't they? Aren't they the ones that doing Indiana Jones?
I have no idea.
Because that also makes you
Let
think
me
like,
look it up.
huh, that might look like Fallout 4.
It could.
Yeah, I mean, not saying Fallout 4 looks terrible because it doesn't, nor does Starfield. It's just that 30 frames per second, I guess, for most people
Yeah, it's gonna be stuck
is
at
a
that
deal
on
breaker.
consoles.
Yeah, it's gonna be a like they
Um,
indefinitely postponed Wukong for the Xbox because they were trying to figure out how to put it on the Series S as
yeah,
well, and
that's the same
they
thing
can't
that
figure it out.
Baldur's Gate, that Larry and the Baldur's Gate team had a problem. They were like, we can't make this shit run on the S. Like the X is cool, but y'all want too much,
Yeah,
Xbox.
you didn't put enough into that, like. And then, you know what's really stupid? Speaking of that, because I know this still has to do with GameCon in a way, is that they're releasing new Xbox Series, and now they're releasing a Series S that has a built-in terabyte, which always
Yeah, I
baffled
saw
me
that. Oh
about
no,
Sony and
machine
Microsoft.
games are making Indiana Jones.
Okay, machine gaming. Okay, why they don't just
Well,
come
yeah,
out with
that's
the
part of
terabyte?
Bethesda, but it's like it's one of their
It's like a parent, like a branch off
yeah
type joint,
branch.
right?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. That's still cool. So it's okay, okay. Because I know Bethesda's working on Blade, and I'm kind of
yeah,
like, that could be cool because
and
they
that's
say
gonna
that's Thursday exclusive. So
gonna
we ain't got
come
to
to
worry about it.
PS5 too, probably.
Well,
Because they said it was only gonna go
again,
to Xbox, but now this is going to
yeah,
PS5.
yeah. Oh, I'm hoping that it comes out for this current generation of consoles. But knowing when they announced that, it didn't really have a trailer because they're still working on it. And you know how they're running, and they're already saying that the PS5 and I guess the Xbox are in their midpoint where there's time to start announcing something new in the next few years. No, I feel like it might come out for the next wave of generation of consoles. I would, but they'll probably make a PS5, the Series X versions, because they'll probably have something that's more powerful than those. But yeah, I hope that it comes out and that we still have more time with these consoles because it's kind of like, man, they're not getting any cheaper. Like they're not.
Yeah,
It seems like they're getting more and more. It's like at a point
they
where like
raised the
consoles going to take it.
prices of the
Yeah,
PS5
where
in
Japan.
Japan. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. And I feel bad for it. And they said the PlayStation Portable and the accessories are going up too. I feel bad for people in Japan.
yeah.
But it's like $90. So that's really, I
That's
guess, depending on how
still
much
I
it's just
mean,
depending on how much the PS5 is. If it's like $399 or some shit out there, I mean, whatever the yen is out, if it's $399 out here, whatever the yen is out that way.
oh
That ain't that
shit.
bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad, but at the same time, it's just like it should be going down, especially with the PS5 Pro coming out. And
You got to think people that already was paying an extra like $200 to $300 buying it at like GameStop and shit when there wasn't any. You feel what I'm saying? So what's a $90 increase to people that had to fish out and fork out because they had a limited run for them joints? They had to fork out like an extra like because the consoles can't like the digital consoles $399 or some shit like that or $499
yeah,
and yeah, it's like $499. My bad, it's $499 and the this one is $599. But then nigga, I ended up paying $607. You see the $200 price, like that shit. Dude, I mean $100. I understand. I would have paid like 550 or some shit for that joint. They had smacked me for an extra 100, like an extra $50 or whatever. I don't even know. I can't even remember what the whole tax would have been exactly if they didn't do the stupid little bundle thingamabob and be trying to smack your ass for like a whole bunch of money. But I feel like as long as it doesn't hit us, I feel bad for people in Japan because damn, that's $90 up. But then again, I don't know. It might not even be that bad to them. It might just sound bad to us, and it might just be to them. It might just be like, oh, all right, it's $90. It's just $90 compared to like trying to find like a rare console somewhere,
yeah,
and
exactly.
spending. You got a giant robot or something, but I ain't got nothing cool. I was laying in a whole twin bed, looking goofy as hell.
You
Don't tell
could
nobody. I'm gonna have to go
you
stand
could
for.
change it. You have to go into the
Oh,
settings and change it.
don't tell me that. Listen, when I hit the rocket ship is up.
Hold on.
I'm about to be up in here with monkeys and shit. Every time you see me,
I'm not
this
man.
nigga,
Because I was going to stream it through the Discord, but I'm like, I wanted to go over these topics first. Um,
I'm listening because
but
I didn't watch Gamecom. I
yeah, I just
only got to see like whatever I saw on Instagram. I've been slacking on the whole doing my research part, sir. I'm sorry. Like I need to watch that K Crusader. I watched like
yeah,
the first
that's
10 minutes.
fire, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
did
need to
want to
finish
talk about
watching it.
that too.
So I'm gonna do a lot of listening. So you do
Well,
your thing.
well, I'll come back to that. I want to go over these games for
Yeah, do your
Gamescom.
thing.
I mean, yeah, Indiana Jones that could look dope. I'm watching the trailer again right now. Uh, what's his name? His voice is fucking spot on, pretty much.
Yeah, buddy who
Uh,
plays Joe, Troy Baker or
yeah,
whatever his
Troy
name is.
Baker. Yeah, yeah.
He definitely
And
sounds
it's
like Harrison.
yeah, he's got it pretty spot on.
Yeah, he kind of sounds like Harrison.
and then I mean, it's going to Game Pass first day, so I mean, yeah, it's probably gonna be a game I'll just play on Game Pass.
Yeah,
And then if I like it enough, I'll get it on PS5.
yeah,
Um,
when it's cheap or something. Like if it
yeah,
was on, like, oh hell yeah, Indiana Jones was tight. I'll play it again.
for
Uh,
real. But then I was
Trying to
watching
enjoy it.
the Mafia. They got the little trailer for Mafia, which was just like a little teaser. Um,
For what? Mafia 4?
yeah, Mafia 4. It's
What? Did
called
they
the
know
Old
where it was gonna
Country.
be? It's gonna be in this. Where's it gonna be at? Did they tell you the location?
Nah, it's just
Like,
like a little teaser. It's like a barely just a blip. They just got the
uh,
logo. They got this dude like uh looking like the Godfather, just talking. I guess over this little. He looks like it's in Sicily or some part of Italy or something. But it's just
okay,
him basically giving. He's narrating something, and then it's just a little cinematic. It's nothing, no gameplay, no nothing. So that
okay.
game ain't probably
Low
gonna
key,
come out for a while.
that low key
Oh,
would be kind of hard of a
it
take.
says 20. There's no way that shit says 2024.
Well, that a low key, they could have been working on it this whole damn time and just now showed you a cinematic trailer, and later on they'll show us because
Oh, it says December. Yeah, I mean,
oh what? Yeah, it's not coming out December. That's a
yeah,
little
I don't think maybe
unless they show a trailer in the next. Nah, bro, like that
that
doesn't
was
make any
it.
sense.
Yeah, there's nothing else
That doesn't
after
make any
this.
sense. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. They got to show like some gameplay at
Or
least.
well, no, there's because there's Jeff Keighley's. I think his little thing in December, or I think is yeah, I think he has a little thing in December, so they may showcase it there. But no, I don't think that's coming out this year.
Yeah, that sounds like more of December next year, maybe.
It says 2024 Space Marines.
I believe it.
Then that
That comes out next month.
that comes out on the 9th. Then
Yeah,
Monster Hunter Wilds. I was watching the new gameplay of that shit too. That shit looks crazy.
it do.
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay, I
Um,
might
that
boot
I
that
think
one.
for sure uses Unreal Engine 5. But man, it looks good.
It looks better than Dragon's Dogma because that looked really
Yeah,
good.
it looks almost very similar, just a little bit of more details. Um,
More texture.
yeah, a little bit more textures.
Okay, so it don't look. It
Um,
doesn't have like that 30 FPS. It's more. They're
nah, it
giving up
looks
like
like
the
it'll run smooth.
4K type
Yeah,
joint.
it'll be a
Okay, well,
60 plus.
okay, I got you.
But the some of the monsters look crazy. I mean, they have different types now. I'm just watching the trailer. They got this little spider flower fucking insect monster fighting this like gorilla bear. Um,
What
but
the?
yeah, because I missed that part. Like the monsters use. That's what I liked in Dragon's Dogma 2. Like the monsters would interact with each other, and like, okay, now I can heal up, or I can sharpen my blade. I can fucking set more traps. I can do something else while these two motherfuckers are like going at it. So I'm watching some of this trailer and I'm like, damn, this brings back memories of Rise or Worlds even. But
The world was dope.
yeah, World was dope. Yeah,
World was cool.
it looks more of the same, but it just looks like just more advanced and
Okay, just looks better.
it looks way
So
better, but it just looks like you're gonna have a
it just
lot
looks
of
like
big open
world.
world and you're gonna have a lot of stuff to fight. And it's probably gonna be like 120 hours.
I thought you said $120. I was about to be like,
Nah.
definitely
No, but
that
I'm gonna
game is.
put some because I remember I think in World I put a lot of time in both of those, Rise and World. And this looks like more of the same. Uh but it looks fucking amazing. Yeah, it looks a little bit better than Dragon's Dogma, but it looks like it runs way better than Dragon's Dogma. And then Dying
I
Light.
never had no. Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
new
the new
like
Dying
this.
Light.
I'm definitely getting that. That looks tight.
Yeah, I'm watching the trailer. It's just like a cinematic. It's not
My man coming back. My man,
what's his name?
his name Frank.
Yeah, there you go.
Frank.
Yeah, that
That was
dude.
my because he low key turned into a he did turn into a fucking vibe, whatever
But
the thing was.
yeah,
Yeah, he one of them at like if you play the following that DLC, it's like low key kind of shows you like, oh damn. But I liked it. Now it's kind of like
all for real
because they're
shows you.
showing you like yeah, because it shows you like I seen the gameplay for it. It shows you turning into something and you messing some stuff up. So I was like, oh, so they mixing what they did in part two, but making it like you not gonna really get jacked up or something.
Uh-huh.
Like that's part of your whole. So I'm like, oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. Wish there was a release date for that.
You're hold on.
Nah, there's no release date.
It's no, it's just yeah, it's just an announcement trailer.
Yeah, you can just wish list that motherfucker. That's about as far as you can get.
That sucks.
Yeah, but I mean,
Uh,
they're
So
probably still working on the DLC for two, and then they're you gotta think they're working on this too. So I mean, hey, take your time because
yeah,
you look at the time. Look at the time frame from one and two. One came out like kind of like when the PS4 was like jumping. Like it's probably 1 or 2 years in its console generation, and that was like what
yeah,
2014, 15, and so
yeah.
20,
Like
2022 is when what you call it came out part two. It's a long time, dude, to be working on a game. So like for
yeah,
them to at least show us a trailer. Not saying that it might take even longer. That might be a game that ain't coming out for like another like 2 3 years maybe. But
probably 2026. I'm guessing.
yeah, that
I'm.
would
I
be
mean,
cool.
don't hold me to that, but
No,
I'm.
no, that's more realistic than that December 2024 Mafia thing that's going on. Like that sound
Yeah, I
legit at
don't.
all. Like you ain't even show gameplay. Like this is a game
Yeah,
you
I was
kind of just
like,
threw out
what?
there like Mafia's coming out. What? Like what? Wait,
Yeah,
what?
nobody
There's
told
another
me.
Mafia game?
Like, y'all kept
Wait,
this a
when did this
secret,
happen? Yeah, like what did this happen? Like, oh, we've been working on this shit for like 6 7 years. Like, well, I can see that. Like, but is there any type of gameplay? Like, you kind of hit some cinematic. You're not telling us the location. It's just called Mafia Old Country.
which like
I like Mafia 3 a lot, even though it like
yeah,
steered away
I
a little
played
bit.
that on PC too. So I played all the Mafias on PC, but I got I think I beat that one. I've either missed two. I know I beat one, and I think I beat three, and I didn't finish two. But I want to go back
Yeah,
and
that
do all of
sounds
them.
just like same for me. Didn't beat two. Definitely smacked one, the definitive edition that came out for the Xbox One and the PS4. Or beat that, played that one because I wasn't going back to play the old one. Hell no. And especially have to do that race, the
Yeah,
race
that
in the first game.
what,
Yeah, nah. I
bro?
heard
That took
bro.
forever. I was
They said
like,
back in the day the controls were so bad in that game, like
bro,
it was hard. I was like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't play this joint like back then,
yeah,
like that. I'm glad I
that
played
was
it now.
bad.
Uh,
That was bad,
yeah, I was like, because those controls were still bad. Like I was like, oh hell no, not this. I was like, how are you gonna make a definitive edition? Pretty much kind of like remake the game, but you
bro.
still made the controls for the
The
racing
yeah, it
bad.
was the
Like that part
same.
was terrible.
I was like, bro, you had to literally respect the sensitivity, and you couldn't. So it was just like driving with
That
mouse
was
and
it.
keyboard on that thing was like, bro, you need to give me a steering
It.
wheel, nigga, because this ain't gonna work. Cause I was
So the Marcel,
sliding that heavy ass car, bro. You in a
bro,
Model
I'm
A,
talking
and
about
that thing is sliding.
the slightest turn. You out of bounds. Like damn,
Oh,
bro,
I was like, hell
I
no,
barely
we
even
got
practiced that.
that was
Yeah, no,
frustrating
nah,
for sure.
yeah, but
Um,
three was definitely tight, like three. So I kind of wish they would have kind of did what they did with three, kind of like switch up the race. We had the first two were with the two Italian dudes, but I'm digging that we had a black dude, a Haitian dude, who and he had to work with the Irish. He had to work with old buddy from part two, and he had to work with the, you know what I'm saying, the voodoo lady. Like I thought that was cool, and I kind of want to see like you can make a mafia game with the triads. That would have been fire.
Yeah, that would have been
Mafia
cool.
4 with the triads would have been cool as hell. But it is what it is. What else you got on the list, my guy?
Um, oh, I know you big into fighting games, so talk about that Street Fighter Terry. Um, I guess I don't know when that comes out,
Wait,
but
before you start that, speaking of all Capcom and all that, they just released. They're dropping in a Capcom Fighting Collection 2, and they're adding the games that they didn't put on the first one, which would have been Marvel. I'm not Marvel. It would have been SNK versus Capcom, the Millennial Fight, Power Stone that was on the PSP. There was a few other games. I gotta go look at the list again. But that sounds cool. And like you said, back to your boy Terry, who just looks just like any other generic ass character.
yeah, he just looks like
Yeah, just him and Street
King
Fighters.
of Streets of
Yeah, King of Fighters.
King of Fighters. I'm mixing up all the Capcom SNK shit.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, it just looks like another kid
yeah,
knockoff or
yeah. You know how,
I
but
don't
he. I
know.
mean, I like his move sets. They look cool.
Yeah,
Looks like
Fatal Fury.
when you see people put those strings of combinations together.
Yeah,
Um,
he's. I mean,
that he's probably gonna be deadly as hell.
he
Like
looks like
man,
he's
bump.
got power. Like
Yeah,
he's going to take some damage.
like his
But he's going to give a lot of damage too.
yeah, like that. There's a in the trailer they show him fighting the character on the
I
cover of the
like that,
game.
but that his little Hadouken's like through he's that little punch, that downward punch where he hits the
Yeah,
ground.
he just. I mean, Street Fighter 6 to me, bro. I mean, not knocking it because I played it, I liked it, but honestly, yeah, no. I'm like, yeah, no. It's just for the fact because I feel like they should have just made the DLC just with special guest characters instead of like taking out OG characters and having us rebuy them again. So I feel like I'm kind of over that, and that goes for Mortal Kombat as well because there could have been way more cool. Like they could have just did way more cooler stuff. Like
Yeah, I was.
you could have a lot more. Like you could have put way more instead of you like putting Cyrax and Sector and Noob in here. They should already have been in the game. You could have kept Conan. You could have kept T2, whatever the Liquid Terminator. You could have kept this dude from Scream, and then you kept Homelander, Omni Man, Peacemaker. But then you could have added some other cooler people, bro. There's like way more cooler people that you could have added in there. You mean, but
Yeah,
instead,
facts.
yeah. So I'm kind of over that aspect when it comes to and I'm not. And Street Fighter to me is just, I'm not knocking it. I like six. Six was dope. Um, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling. I'm
Yeah,
just not feeling. Terry looks cool as hell though. Not gonna knock that whatsoever. He looks cool as hell.
yeah. I like his whole aesthetic. He looks pretty dope.
But
Um,
not paying $14
yeah,
for no character.
I'm not paying for no character, no fighting game, especially as much money I put in the Mortal Kombat 10.
Yeah, it's just that we not. You said 10?
Yeah, I bet, man, 11 I played a lot of, but I wasn't buying nothing. I wasn't buying nothing like I was in 10. Oh, shit. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, the Joker was fire. Yeah, yeah, it did. Um, I was going to talk about this weird, I don't know what this game is. This goat simulator. I've heard of it. I remember, yeah, the remaster joint. I was like, what is this? Yeah, somebody. I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm thinking about getting it because I mean, I don't remember the game originally, but I look at this. It's like some Matrix style. Um, it just looks off the chart. I mean, it looks off the chart like kooky and just something. Yeah, yeah, I saw that too. They got a simulator for everything pretty much because they got this trucker simulator that I want to play too when I get I'm about to drive again. I'm about to play and then go back, go right back to it on the game. The nigga said, I'm about to be driving in a simulation and in real life. Bro. I just want to try it. I just want to try it. I'm not gonna. There's no way I'm gonna get attached to that game because it's like I can't. But yeah, but that's what I thought of. Yeah, I was playing that for some, probably at the homie's house or is that Mark's house? I remember I played at Mark's house for a minute. It ain't been that long. It's been like 4 years, 5 years, probably 4 or 5 years. Nah, you were gone. You were already gone. Yeah, that was yeah. It was. It had to be like 4 or 5 years ago. Nah, I've dabbled in the last Gran Turismo, but I'm not buying that. You need a setup. You need the whole kit and caboodle. You need the yeah. That's the only reason. That's the because it's literally a driving simulation. So it's like there's no like Forza element. It's just like it's like as close as I was just watching the movie on Netflix. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I was pleasantly surprised, but I mean, it had the yeah, it was yeah that part. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. Um, um, yeah, I was gonna go over some of these other ones. I like this game, Path of Exile 2, of course, but yeah, that comes out on the 15th. So I'm like of this year, supposedly. November. No, I said November 15th. I believe so, yeah. At least, well, the early access will be. Oh, okay, I think the early access is November 15th. Yeah, that's the full, yeah, the whole thing will probably be. But shit, if I get in that early access, I'm down. That's good enough. Because I still got to beat V Rising. Oh, Concord? I'm still, I'm still gonna get it. I'm still gonna, it's only $40, so I'm like, I'm not tripping. It's gonna drop. Yeah, it's gonna drop on Black Friday. They're gonna be like, it's gonna be $10. Or they may put it for free, honestly. Yeah, that's what I was thinking they were gonna do is a PlayStation Essentials. Yeah, I saw that too. The new, yeah, yeah. I was yeah, I'm gonna still play that. The Shadows, even though yeah, I'm just kind of scratch my itch for anything in that realm, but I'm gonna still play it. There's some other stuff that Dune 2, or well, Dune Awakening. No, not Doom, Dune. Yeah, yeah, the spice niggas. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, they did. Not in Gamescom, but they had like a after thing or some of the leaked stuff. I mean, it looks alpha stuff. It's like there's no point even watching it. Yeah. Oh no, they didn't say nothing. Insomniac. They said they're gonna probably keep that on hush after that leak. So you probably won't see that till 2026. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, the only thing else that's really kind of intriguing. Well, no, there's a couple other games. There's this game called Little Nightmare 3, which kind of looks kind of kooky. No, it, I don't think so. It's called Little Nightmare 3. Oh, well, no, this one is just the trailer of Little Nightmares 3. I just look the trailer looks sick. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I mean I just like this trailer. I'm not really too familiar with the prior games, but it looks like it is co-op. Um, just this one. Um, yeah, it looks like some Nightmare on Elm Street type shit, but yeah. Uh, Also looking at Civilization 7, which is probably something I'm gonna get. I know you probably not gonna even entertain. Yeah. yeah, I'll probably stream that. Nigga got no hot water, no nothing. I love it. Yeah, that's for part of the fun too, but the base building is like majority of because this one's gonna have every civilization, I think, and it's gonna I don't know how it's going. It's yeah, I'm gonna have my rig ready by the time this shit comes out. Um, hell yeah, and the PvP is that's gonna be crazy. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm looking forward to. And then there's what you gonna say about that? No, yeah, they supposedly they are, and then supposedly Valve is working on Half-Life 3. Yeah, they said they've been keeping it on hush for a while, and 5 years. Well, I mean, initially they said they were gonna do it when because I think they're supposed to do another Team Fortress, and they were supposed to do that, and then they canceled it. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Alex game. Yeah, that's what probably. Yeah. Um, but yeah, we could speculate about that all day. Uh, this game Delta Force, I guess it's a extraction shooter. It looks pretty good. Looks got like some Rainbow Six elements. Uh, but I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, on the notes list I sent you. I have the timestamp of each of the games. So if you want to check them out. No, that's just all the links to the trailers they showed. Um, they had yeah, that's the oh yeah, Reanimal. Yeah, I heard they're doing a lot to get that to run on everything. I like the Meta Quest and the PSVR 2. So that I mean, I think it's available on Steam too. So the PSVR the VR 2, a couple people have it. Yeah, because the Quest got everything pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, one, I guess, yeah, one of the two. No, not like that. Oh yeah, yeah. From Arkham. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's just as much as the PlayStation 5. That's just like $400 or $500. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's a. I have to wear contacts or something to get that. That that's a good question though. It's like how do people with glasses like make that work? Yeah, I think I heard the Meta's more comfortable too than the PlayStation VR 2. They both look uncomfortable, but the PlayStation VR 2 doesn't have as much leeway, I guess. Um, but I'm hearing that the PlayStation with that adapter for the PC, you're gonna have access to, I guess, all the meta games. So that should be, yeah, that should work way better. Yeah, we could talk about well, we could talk about that later. We could talk about just the last couple of these games and then for the other stuff we'll just do it on the voice. We'll just do the regular voice pod. Um but I just wanted to talk about one or two more games. What is it? The expansion for the Diablo 4, the Vessel of Hatred. Definitely getting that. Uh yeah, it looks dope. Um There was also one more game. Oh, it's called Directive 8020. I don't know I don't know too much about it, but it just looks like it kind of looks like a what's that game? Dead Space, but yeah, it just looks crazy. Yeah, it's definitely like some Returnal Dead Space vibes. But I'm not too sure what it's about. It's got this. I forget this chick's name. She's like an actress, but she's been in a couple recent movies. But she looks just like Daryl from Walking Dead. Like how they and incorporated incorporated their expressions and emotions and stuff. Um, but it looks good. Yeah, it looks creepy. It looks scary. Um, and then that Genshin Impact, which a lot of people I know are like, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah. That's what I heard too. uh, I put so many hours into that. Man, over $100. I love that. Oh yeah, I forgot it was on PlayStation. But that was it for the games. We'll go into the show stuff just on the regular voice podcast. But we can do that when you're free, man. Uh, I'm probably just gonna stream a little bit later and probably take my ass and get a little nap in before I get on the. Need to give him a BBL. Get that that Brazilian. That's wild. Tomorrow I gotta work, but Thursday I may have off. Th- Yeah, I may have Thursday off, but I'm probably gonna be working the rest of the week. Um, cause I got some extra shit I gotta pay later. Um, but yeah, I'll know by tonight whether I have some free time tomorrow or probably Thursday be cool, so we can. Uh, yeah, we could. Yeah, this show called Average Joe. I'm only a couple episodes into that one. Um, it was, I guess it was on BET. It was just yeah, this comedian Dion Cole. He plays Joe, and it's like some Breaking Bad meets like some I guess Sopranos, but mixed in with some like some I don't know, some humor, some dark humor. It's basically it's it, it's good. It's just like this dude, his dad worked for the Russian mafia, and I guess he died in a fire, and then he comes to find out that his dad took like $10 million from the Russians, so they're trying to get it back, and so he's over here uh trying to figure out what's going on and why his dad wouldn't tell him all this shit, and then he's going to look for the $10 million and a bunch of people get killed along the way and shit. So but it's like yeah, it's a TV show on Netflix called Average Joe. And yeah, it's I guess it was on BET Plus and they sold it to Netflix. Um that's why nobody heard of it, but yeah, it's one of my recommendations for the week. And then Takumbo is another Netflix release. Uh, yeah, it's Nigerian, so I guess it was directed by another. I don't know whether she should produce some other Nigerian stuff, but they got some heat, bro. Like, this one's basically like he's trying to get a better life for his family, but he's involved with like this shady character who's like a cartel dude in Nigeria, and they set him up because they're trying to get this political uh leader out of power because she's trying to stir up all these new uh righteous ways and do stuff like by the book and stuff. So they're trying to throw her off by kidnapping her family, like her daughter, and they make this dude kidnap her daughter because they're gonna kill his family unless they take her daughter. And he's got to transport her before the police get to him or that before his family dies. And yeah, it's pretty tragic because it's like it's kind of heavy. Like Nigerians, they like nigga, we don't have no woke shit over here. Nigga. We just going crazy. Like there's some traumatic parts in that movie, but it's done well, and it's in English and in Nigerian, so I guess the actors can uh play both parts pretty well because they're speaking pretty good English. But uh yeah, it's a good show or a good movie, but just fair warning, it does have like some deep traumatic scenes in that movie. So uh watchers beware, I guess you would say. Um yeah, it's kind of like damn, like I didn't expect that. So as a fair warning, like you gotta watch that when you're not like in a good mood or something. So no, I would watch it in a good mood. My bad. I didn't say that. Like, don't watch it in a bad mood. I mean, unless you want to feel like psychologically worse. But yeah, you like, why did I put this movie? God dang. Like, you gonna have triggers, like trigger warning. Like, don't want. No, you have flashbacks. Like, oh shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, flashing back to COD and shit. Like, oh, this was a bad match. But the last one, yeah, the Cape Crus the Cape Crusader, which probably everybody knows about by now. But yeah, it was dope. I think I'm episode 6. I love how each villain gets their own episode. Um, so you got Cal, yeah. So, nah, it's like each episode is like the Penguin. You got Catwoman. You got a couple different new villains. So yeah, each episode is like a new villain, and each episode is just they're one and done. So they take them to Arkham after, or they knock them out completely. So, but this is like an older version because this Bruce Wayne he calls Alfred Pennyworth still. So it's like a Batman Begins type origin of I guess where you would say in the timeline. So um yeah, he's just starting out. He's trying to get his revenge. He even has a therapist in this one, which he stopped seeing. So, yeah, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, I mean, spoilers, no spoilers. That's the biggest thing I can say. But it's just each one is like a throwaway episode. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But that's all I'm gonna spoil. Very light spoilers. But it's very good. Like the animation. The voice acting is amazing. Like they got all the right people to do the voices. Um, so yeah, it's just dope. It's good little I think it's 10 episodes. I know. Yeah. But yeah, I'm almost there. I'm trying to watch one a day, just to savor it. Nah, I could do that, but I was just like, nah, they put it all out at once. So I'm just gonna do like one a day, and then yeah, that's pretty much all I got on the shows. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that shit did. That shit look crazy. Yeah, I want to see that in IMAX or 4DX or whatever. The one his daughter did, or the new one he did? Oh, oh yeah, yeah. I heard it was okay. I oh yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I watched it. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm gonna go see that Beetlejuice. Yeah, that one looks cool too. Um, that's what I was gonna say. Megan was cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, like Chucky and all the Chucky movies. Yeah, yeah, it should be. They already in the works. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I didn't watch that. That was good. Oh yeah, I heard that. Uh-huh. Like, what is this? What is he like a janitor? Or is he like superhuman? Like uh hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna stream that for sure. I'm not playing. Oh, it is? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down. What's the what's the Nicolas Cage joint called? Oh, it is? I'm about to watch that after this then. Oh, I see it. They got the whole movie on damn YouTube. Yeah, he just does. I think as a thing, he's like scared of not being able to develop. Yeah, not being able to get roles that he just does whatever. There was some interview, and somebody was saying like he just does whatever now. Because he was like, oh, you never know when you might not be able to get another role, and which I understand, but it's just like, okay. uh, or fucking yeah, yeah. Then it would have been a different show. I probably it would have been more it would have been received better, like for sure. Yeah, yeah, because they just canceled it. They was like, nah, we ain't coming back to this. I don't think I think he's he's like, I'm not gonna be attached to this. I'm good. I don't think he would. Yeah, yeah. He's probably tired of that. There's a fifth one. There's another one. Oh hell no. Yeah, pretty much. What- What'd you say?